Hey guys, thanks for checking out the channel. You may have seen a couple weeks back we did a review of a company called AR500 targetsolutions.com. I picked up a gong set of theirs. I was shopping for targets for a while and came across them and was pretty impressed with kind of what they offered compared to the price. I was so happy with it, I ended up picking up two more silhouette targets. One's a hostage style target that rides on a 2x4 and kind of little trapezoid frame type deal. And then your standard silhouette target that sits on a T-post. I thought those were both really cool because, you know, everybody that's got land has T-posts laying around and you can just drop this target onto a fence. So I thought those were pretty cool, easy setup and maneuverable. So wanted to pick those up and give them a shot. So anyway, I'm gonna grab a couple of 9mm. I think I've got some 22 out there. We'll just grab some kind of random stuff and start shooting at these things, see if we can get them to chip up or dent at all. I seriously doubt we will. As far as my initial review of the gong setup, it was stellar. I'm hoping these guys hold up just as well. That shit is fun. So I'm really liking these targets. Couple things that I wanted to point out. First of all, this stand down here is awesome. So you can either fit a 2x2 or a 4x4 just by changing where these things kind of lock into each other. In the standard configuration, if you go with a 2x4, it puts the narrow side of the board forward, so you have less chance of missing the target, hitting a board, and then having to, you know, find another one after you shred your board to hell. So I like that. Secondly, you've got some holes down there as well as holes up here on this backer. So with these holes, you can just take a little screw, drill it in there, and then really secure this down. Another thing that I like about these is they angle down at a 20-degree angle. So it's not like a crazy 45 to where you're losing the silhouette because it's at such an angle, but it's ricocheting a lot of that splash onto the ground in front of the target, not back at the shooter. I've got a friend named Eric that is like an absolute splash magnet. I've been shooting with him probably a half a dozen times, and he will get hit before anybody else, and all you have to do is stand next to him. He'll collect all of the splash. It's amazing. So if you don't have Eric with you, the next best thing is to angle your targets down. Splash goes to the ground. You don't have to worry about ricochets coming back. These are going to be my new steel targets going forward. I'm going to use these in a lot of our upcoming shoots where we do 223 and 300 blackout and 762 and all sorts of other stuff. So look for future reviews of these and potential dents in them. But as of now, very, very smooth. Only thing that came off is the powder coating. So by far the loudest ringer of the night was this guy here. This one was just incredibly loud, had a great report to it. Also, same style of hanger as far as 20-degree angle down, putting the splash on the ground instead of back at the shooter. But this one just bolts right onto a T-post. Stuck this T-post in the ground, hammered it down, popped this guy on, and then with 2 bolts, just hand tight, it screws into kind of this beveled part of the T-post here. Doesn't go anywhere, stays directly on there, loud as hell, and points the splash back down at the ground. Guys, I'm pretty stoked on these targets. They are loud as hell when they ring. They're a lot of fun to shoot, and they've been holding up really good for the past couple weeks. The T-post one comes in at about $90, and the hostage one comes in at about $180. I'm really impressed with AR500 Target Solutions. They got a whole bunch of other stuff out there too, so cruise over and check them out. But as far as my opinion on them, I think they're badass. You guys are gonna see these in a whole lot of upcoming shoots. Hey guys, if you enjoy our reviews, make sure you give a like, subscribe, and then you can follow us on both Instagram and Facebook at The Bullet Points.